Yo, boys, how are y'all doing? It's Phoenix on the second channel here. And I just wanted to check in on you because I feel like it's been way too long since I've uploaded on here, and I've been kind of enjoying it. Just working on this little project where I talk about my life a little bit more, and give you guys a better look. Into my life. I'm just gonna be talking about something while I rebuild today. Um, which I'm realizing now that my face cam's not aligned perfectly, so we're gonna scuffly move this. Hold up. Pause. Wait, hold up. Center. We good? Yeah. Um, but anyways, the thing I want to talk about today, was kind of my like thoughts on, I don't know, my like recent like success on YouTube, if you want to call it that. Um, and kind of just my thoughts behind it, like why I haven't been able to capitalize on it as well as I would have liked. Um, and then just some other things, which if you've been living under a rock, which I don't know how you wouldn't, unless if you follow this channel, you don't follow my main channel for some reason. If you don't, go subscribe to Phoenix on the main channel. But recently I had a video hit 200k views, or almost 200k views. The thing is so close. Like, it got to like 199k and then just stopped getting views. I'm like so mad about it. But whatever. But it's like, that video like went crazy, and like I'm almost at 5k subs, which is like, wow, holy, that's like, I grinded for like 3 years for this shit, right? Like, oh my god, like I've grinded for so long for this. And then like I don't know, like immediately after grinding as like and like getting this outcome, like you might have noticed, like, oh, my uploads dropped significantly. Which is like, that's like not what you're supposed to do, right? And some of this is in my control, some of it is not. I had a couple videos absolutely die on me. Like I had this video on Polarized, which, oh my god, my notes on it were so good. Like it was gonna be like literally the most informative fighting video that's ever been posted to YouTube. Like it was so great. I honestly might post my notes in the Discord on that at some point because it was so interesting. I really like spent a lot of time understanding how he played and stuff, and like I really had a really strong understanding of like his tendencies and why he did certain things, because I just seen the patterns over time, right? And like, oh, I'm so excited, that video is gonna be so good. And then like the replays just deleted, so then like I didn't have access to it, so the video wasn't gonna come together as well as I wanted it to, so like that had to be scrapped. Although I still don't regret spending that time because I learned so much about fighting. Like my fighting is so much better now because of it, though. And then I had another video on Reet and Ritual, which those replays then got scuffed, which is just like, yay! I swear, it's been pissing me off. But then, so that's like one of the reasons why my upload schedule has been worse. Over like after the 200k. But the other reason is that like I don't know why, if this is like placebo or whatever it is, of like why I'm starting to care now. But it's like I feel like I want to create like just immense value in my content, and it's like I don't want to just like put out like some garbage. Like this, I'm not gonna call anyone out, but like there's a lot of people in the FN comp space, and I appreciate the content. I want to make this clear. I really appreciate people making content, and a lot of these kids are just trying to figure out, like, sometimes forget, like, I've been doing this for 3 years, like, I kind of have some experience, like, of like learning how to make good content, like, where like they might just get some good views because like they have a good title thumbnail, right? But their videos itself are actually bad, and like they're not really providing value. They're just saying cookie cutter stuff. And like I've made videos like that. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I'm above that. But that's not the type of content I want to make into the future. Like I want to like really like try and provide value. Like I'm not just trying to make like simple videos. Like I have an idea for a warm up video, that I've been like kind of working on on the side of my other projects, and it's like I'm not just gonna like tell you guys like a simple warm up. Like I'm like going to like I've been reading scientific papers and stuff, right? On like what is like a warm up, and like I've learned a lot, and it's like actually really interesting. And like what are like the optimal tendencies for warm ups and stuff like that, right? And it's like I want to provide value in my content that's beyond like just the cookie cutter stuff to like kind of, I don't know, stimulate your brain or whatever. And it's like that's not easy. Like because I used to be able to put out a video once every week because like I would just let myself put out some absolute dog shit. Like some of the videos on my channel deserve 30 views. And they have 30 views or whatever, 50 views. Because they suck. Like they're just bad. Like, but the thing is, like, if I want to make higher quality content, it's like I gotta, care about that value. And like, that's harder. But at the same time, like, I do think that I can be putting out more content and just being more optimized. And I actually have been getting better at like, putting in more work into this. And like, despite my actual uploads, I actually have been putting in not great hours, but like a pretty good amount of hours, like more than I have in years prior, which like considering my circumstances right now, like is pretty solid because like, I still got to do it as a full-time student and all that stuff. So it's also limiting. And then like I also am dealing with the other third factor, which is like the final real point I want to hit here, which is like, I don't know, I've been like, because like I'm a senior in high school, right? So like, I'm gonna graduate in what is it, 3 months or whatever? If it's February now in May, yeah. So it's like, where do I want to value my time, right? Like, because a large part of me just wants to enjoy high school, right? Like, just enjoy these last couple months, and like, I definitely am. Let's make that clear. Like, I'm not like just like full in my room 16 hours a day degenning. Like, there will be eras in my life in the future which are like that. Because I love this too much to not have that. But like, at some point, it's like, yeah, you only have one high school life. So it's like, yeah, at the same time, I also want to prioritize little bits and pieces of that, right? Because it's like, some of these people, like, I'll never see again after this. And it's like, but I enjoy hanging out with them. I value other people in my life, right? So it's like, I've also just been like, kind of like thinking, and I don't really have a good conclusion, which is not good because like I'm running out of time to come up with like a conclusion to this, but it's like, like, but I think I am gonna, not like in the short term, uh, like not prioritize grinding content. Like I'm still gonna make content and make sure that like my shit doesn't fall off. But I'm not gonna be like on my like Sigma grind set like whatever, like just like over the next 6 months or whatever, right? Like I just kind of want to, get into college, enjoy like the first like month or two of college, like figure out like settle in, all that stuff, right? And then I can really lock in, right? But it's like this is an experience that, I only get to have once in my life, and I don't want to taint it by being like constantly like stressed, like oh god, I gotta get another video up by the end of the month, like. So I mean, I still love this, and like by the way, this is not me saying like oh I'm gonna quit, right? Like fuck, like I don't even know like how I function as a human without this. To be honest with you, but what it's really like I'm trying to say here is like what like I see this as not a 1 year I'm gonna blow up whatever and then fall off cash grab. It's like no, I want to make something in this industry in this scene that I can be working on in 20 years, right? Like that's what I see that I trust for like at this point like I've realized in the past I don't know 6 months after seeing like the massive like pop off now that Fortnite's having like this game's here to stay. Like I don't need to force something to happen now. Like I'll have time. Um, I believe in that. Like, and I'm still young. I'm 18. It's not like I'm like, oh, like I'll do it when I'm 35. Like no, like at the same time, like I have like things in my life to do, right? And like I don't know. I'm kind of yapping at this point, but basically the conclusion I'm trying to get to is like there are times in your life where you need to like really grind, like really lock in, and then there's times where it's like you gotta kind of enjoy the moment. And I think I'm heading into one of those just enjoy the moment type of times of my life. Because like, I only get these moments like once where like I don't think like this is usually not the advice that you get, but I don't think content's going anywhere. I still have all the skills. Like, I know I can, like, I'll be fine. Like, I don't think this niche is going anywhere, to be honest. I think this niche is going to be thriving. And, like, it's not like I'm completely disappearing. Like, in fact, I still plan on uploading at least twice a month, if not more than that, for the foreseeable future. But it's like, it's not going to be, like, weekly like it once was, But, at some point, I hope to get back to that. But, I'm also trying to build other things into my life, other good habits, getting in the gym more consistently, reading more consistently, all that stuff. So, all this takes time. And I just want to give you guys a little update. And I appreciate you guys if you're on the second channel, because, that basically implies that you really care about me. And if you've gotten to this point in this video, then you really care. So I just appreciate it. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to go check out the main channel, and make sure to go check out the Discord, linked in the description. Peace.